greatest live Irish comedy entertainment tonight. I can't say anything else. On the internet, I can't really big us up any more than that. We are gorgeous. We're coming to you a little bit live and weird here tonight in that I'm stuck in the middle. The good man Gordo is at the back, poking me with a giant stick going, here, that's wrong. Essentially, if I make any giant fuck-ups tonight, it's all on me. I'm being left with the controls. Imagine handing me the controls to this fucking setup. It's been left to me because he's had enough of my shite coming around the place with cheap biscuits and all the rest of it, trying to weasel my way into his gorgeous setup. I will be doing this from home from now on if I don't have a mental fucking breakdown as of tonight. That being said, at least I'm with 4 of the loveliest fellas I could be hanging around with. Let's go on over and meet the boys. Hello, boys.
How are you?
Hello, Tom.
Okay, so we'll jump over. We'll go straight to team 1 because I don't think anybody watching. By the way, anybody who is watching, if you're not enjoying it on YouTube, it's on Twitter and it's also over on my Facebook page as well. Hello to everybody. Right away, your comments. Twitter, yeah, it's on over. It actually does well on Twitter, oddly enough. I don't know who these strange people are that are enjoying me on Twitter, but write your comments. We will see them. At some stage, we may actually print them out, and that's what people do around here. We print them out and take them home and keep them in our pocket with our loved ones.
Man, that's going to be like the early 90s when you were at the office and you print out something fun to read and bring it to the bathroom.
Yeah. So let's jump over and meet Team 1. So, Team 1, Gerry McBride has gone. Oh, where has Gerry McBride gone?
Click the,
I'm right here.
Click the video.
There he is, Gerry. Now, I don't know why, Gerry, you're the only one who keeps going a bit squirrely tonight. I don't know what it is. Do you know what? Oh, well, look, you're some way. You're some way off.
Lost all the weight.
Do you just keep on turning whatever you're using, Gerry? Do you just turn it sideways?
I hate when lips don't sync up. So anytime I talk tonight, I'm just going to go like this.
Could you use a different accent as well? Because quite frankly, that's pretty awful as well.
Oh, good Lord. Now, I mean, I think McBride is to blame for this because you keep on turning whatever device. Every time we turn around, you're the only one that's gone, I'm over here. Yeah. No, I'm over here.
The whole fucking thing is...
She's gone to hell in a handbasket before we even get started, Gordo. This is, do you know what? People probably love this one because to watch grown men fall apart online. There's nothing like it.
Grown man, Tom. You're the only one fucking dropping the ball here.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
We're all happy. Well,
yeah, man. My name's not on this shit. I'm fine.
Oh, no, it is. It is. You're all attached to this.
Leave her alone.
You're all attached to it. Look, you're doing lovely over there.
I've tried to fix it. I can't make it.
Let's not fix it anymore.
Click at where Gerry's eyebrows are.
I'm just going to start penciling in Gerry's eyebrows from back here. Do you know what, Gordon? We'll leave it for the time being. We'll swing on over and say hello to the other
Gordon looks so upset. Gordon, it's okay. We can disinfect it and fix your all your little buttons later.
I'm a perfectionist, Steve.
Let's see if we can try. Oh, there we have. This is actually Team 1. I beg your pardon, boys. You were Team 1. I clicked on Team 2 accidentally.
There you go.
That's going to happen tonight.
As always, 2 stalwarts of the game. How are you, boys? We have Steve and Jim.
Alive and kicking. Alive and kicking.
You're on the whiskey.
So I don't know if you people that are online that are watching have noticed, but we are very, very late starting. And during that time, I've been productive. I've been writing down permutations of the opening of the title of the show. So you've got your Buckshot Sideshow. You get your Shot Buck Sideshow, your Shot Side Show Buck, your Shot Buck Show Side, Shot Side Buck Show, Show Side Buckshot, Show Buck Shot Side. And that's where I stopped at permutation 16.
It would have been just easier to go shit show and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you went further, Jim.
Welcome, everybody.
This is the powers kicking in now, and Jim has been on the powers since he came home from work.
I thought the show was going to start 45 minutes ago.
Oh well, I'm very sorry.
I'm
very sorry.
I'm starting here.
You're losing out on a ton of work right now. I've no doubt. I'm delighted everybody's not wearing any face masks because you're social. Oh, Jim is just Well, you know what? Apparently, powers kills COVID, so you're going to be fine.
Just the white label stuff, though.
Just the white label stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Are you literally saying white power, the two of you?
No, you just said that, Stephen. We have that recorded.
In a very subtle way. Start talking about powers. There you go. Jim is going to the bathroom again.
Oh, no. Jim is going to the bathroom. So, let's jump on over and let's give a crack at our first one. So, we'll go back and see, can we see the 4 contestants again? So, up first, guys, what we're going to go for is, we're going for headlines first, Gordo?
Whatever's at the top.
Yeah, let's
in Team 1, I think it's...
Seamless, Tom. Seamless.
Team was it? Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, do you know what? The imaginatively named Who Said This?
Yes, who said this?
You know
Who
this one,
said
guys.
this?
You know this one. Right. Who said
I'm
this?
taking this off.
Let's give it a click.
Are we going to be able to see this?
Who said this?
There we go.
Who said this? There we go. Who said
Perfect.
this?
I love the little jerk to the side there as well.
I
That
love
it's
how
just-
messy
everything
this
is
is,
just
dude. This is my
slightly
kind of
slower.
show.
It's
This is
all
great.
a little bit fucking skew-ways
Yeah,
tonight.
slightly slower.
So I'm trying to actually see the first one. I'll turn off that so we know that this game is obviously called Who Said This?
Have you already written your Oscar acceptance speech, Tom?
So
Cinematography.
Might win a Pulitzer for this one.
the first quote up by, essentially, if anybody who hasn't seen this before, what it
click the
is,
eyeball.
these are quotes from around the world from famous people, and I put it up for the boys, and they have to give their hilarious versions of, and really getting it right, even though I know Steve loves getting it right. It
Can we
doesn't really
point
matter.
out that we've never fucking seen these, by
Yes,
the way?
the only ones
Well,
down the line that the boys have actually seen, because it's just better for the show, they have seen the Scutter Talk clips. For anybody who loves Scutter Talk.
We were sent the Scutter Talks. Whether
Yeah,
we
man,
actually looked at them is the other
Yeah,
ain't
I
clicking
know.
on that shit.
McBride
I'm not
definitely
doing
didn't, that's for
homework
sure.
this show.
Exactly. You
All
start
right,
paying
so-
us, we'll start looking at you before you
Let's-
give it after you.
Let's have a go at this first quote and said, who said this? So,
yeah.
I mean, a part of the beauty of me is that I'm very, very rich. Now, what kind of a see you next Tuesday would say such a thing? I mean, plenty of people out there.
I mean, other than Jim.
Oh yeah, Jim's loaded. I forgot that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking
Jim found €1,000 down the back of his couch. That's not a joke.
Fucking hell.
So much money. He went to the Coinstar machine and didn't pull out the €1s and €2 out.
Steve,
Do you know what,
is
Jim?
nothing from the
You
pre-show
are not
sacred.
relatable anymore, my friend.
It's
Not
nothing
even
from
close.
That
pre-show
was
sacred.
a 10-year collection. I don't know if
I
anybody
don't
has
get-
the giant bottle in the house that they fill with the change. That took me a decade to
I
fill.
don't have
And if you
change
don't think
from
you have
last week.
€100 in change every year, I don't know what you're doing in life, man.
We're not
I
as
do
rich
know
as
what
you,
I'm
Jim.
doing.
That's what we're
I'm
not doing in
putting
life.
food on my children's table with those coins, Jim.
See, that's a damn shame because
So,
all they tell me about is what a
Final
terrible
answer,
father
I
you
mean,
are.
part of the beauty is of me that is that I'm very rich. Jim Elliott, 2020.
Right. I mean,
Final answer.
fine. Makes perfect to me. Let's see who said it. And boom. Of course it was Donald
Close
Trump.
enough. Close enough.
Well,
Of course
look,
it
we
was
know
Donald
Jim
Trump,
has
you
a Make
schmuck.
America. He has a MAGA hat, so it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty
Yeah,
much
a
the
rich
same.
American. That's all we're talking about. With
Right.
small
Fairness.
hands.
So let's switch over and see if we get to Team 2. Let's see if I can do this correctly. So Team 2. No, I have not done that correctly.
Eyeballs on the right.
Eyeballs on the right.
Balls on the right.
Let me just see this.
This is fucking horseshit. I can't believe I'm getting the reputation as the posh person on this call.
You're
This
loaded.
is bullshit.
You're loaded.
Look, you're up
I've been a
against Gerry
homeowner for
McBride.
4
Yeah,
days.
look what you're fucking
Steve
saying.
Yeah,
has
to be fair,
multiple
you're up against
businesses
it's
that
not.
are doing great.
No, only one's doing well. The others are failing quite dismally.
Sorry.
You try running a bus tour when every fucking tourist is banned.
There we go.
There we go. Gordon's looking well.
This is
Isn't
going to
he?
be great. This chair is hilarious.
This chair is really good. He was on Mastermind. He was on Backstreet. Fucking what's it called? Back couch. What's it called? Jerry, you know.
The casting couch. The
Thank
casting
you.
couch.
Haha.
You
You
know
all
what
fell
it
into
is,
my
Steve.
trap, you wankers.
You know full well what it is. For God's sake. All right. So the two buys.
Oh, it's even worse.
Lord
Jesus,
have mercy.
backroom casting couch has lost money over. This is the worst it's ever been.
Who has Jim had on his couches? Who I want to know. People with deep pockets. That's what it is.
The
So,
bottom is
I
after
thought
falling
his
out of
couch
this
had that much
casting
money.
couch.
I would have let him do whatever he wanted on his couch.
right. The buys quote. First one up for yourselves will be. And if I turn it on, that'd be great. So listen. Everyone is entitled to my opinion. I
Is
know
it Steve Cummins?
Yes, I knew you were going to say Steve Cummins.
I wasn't even going to go throw Steve under the bus. I was going to say all of us, all four of us,
Yeah, yeah.
and
But
all
can I-
our close acquaintances for the past 10 years.
Can I just say, not everyone is entitled to my opinion.
Put it back, Tom, because
Some
it
of
covers
you are
the title.
entitled. The rest of you are just going to have to just, pick it up off the street like the rest.
You know what's hilarious about how Steve thinks that you're entitled to his opinion, even though it's not our team's turn.
Yeah.
Sucking
no.
up to the boss. Go
Leave it.
I have it. I've grabbed it.
Good man.
We'll put it back over Jerry's mouth.
Yes, yeah, it's all good. Leave
So,
it.
what kind of a bollocks? Have a go at this. Like, listen,
I
everyone is it tongue in cheek, or does somebody genuinely believe that this is how they fucking? This is a famous person, by the way, so don't worry about Steve.
With the proliferation of podcasts around the place, I think it's anyone that has a podcast.
Oh, well done.
What do you reckon, Gerard? Do you reckon it's anybody who has a
Everyone is
podcast?
entitled to my opinion. Look, that does Gordo. I think is not far off. I think that is a podcaster. What about that kid Rogan? Joe,
I don't think Rogan is as conceited. It might be somebody like I don't know, Chris D'Elia or somebody who's
Jesus,
very outspoken. Maybe Brian Callen in jest, or
When I think of Chris D'Elia, outspoken's not my first thought these days.
You wouldn't have 2 Trump quotes in a row, would you?
Is it any?
This could also be Trump.
Has to be Kanye. Only Kanye.
Any cunt on Twitter.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it could be anybody on Twitter. So, boys, I'm going to need an answer out of you in 5 seconds.
Somebody famous, Jerry. Who do you think?
You know loads of famous people, Jerry.
I know like 10 podcasters, and I don't even listen to half of them. I'll go with Joe Rogan. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Joe Rogan.
All right, let's give it a go. Was it Joe Rogan who said, "Listen, everybody is entitled to my opinion"? It wasn't. It was. If I can turn that off.
Maradona.
Close
that
enough.
Maradona?
It was
Maradona.
Maradona. Yeah, he'd probably think the exact same thing as well. He would. He'd be the exact same way.
Cocaine does that for you.
It does do that for you. Okay, so can we slip back over to team 1?
Or as Gerry McBride calls it, weight loss powder.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of Madonna. Now I need to turn this off. Good
100 kilometers
Lord.
in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Now, boys, I just want to say, while Tom was struggling with that thing, do you motherfuckers see from the first night that we did this, and I sounded like a mushmouth fucking gobshite trying to talk and press all these buttons?
But at least you managed it.
It's very difficult. It's very.
You
but
did
I'm
a
doing
great job of the buttons. We're still waiting for. When are we starting the first round, Tom?
I'm doing this like 10 years though. Is the thing. Tom learned it in the last 2 weeks off me. It's not a fucking easy game, boys.
So let's give it a crack. Let's go back to the other one. So over to team 1. So here is your next quote, guys.
Finally.
Your next quote is: "It all depends on what the meaning of the word is. I mean, what?
So,
what do you reckon? Like, in all, what? It all depends. That's kind of a bollocks, but kind of class in another way.
No.
What do you think?
This is a person that's been caught and is trying
Jim knows what he's talking about.
to weasel out of it using the most legalistic terms that you can.
So it's a
And
lawyer.
I think most of us on this podcast are married, and sometimes you get caught and you're wrong, and you're wrong. But you're like, I gotta find some angle through which I can have plausible deniability about whether or not I meant the thing that I said. And it's a game of angles. It's a game of geometry.
It's a game of powers by the sounds of things.
Is a genius. You're totally right. As soon as I saw that is definitely a married man, and he said something like, what? Well, your mother is a bitch. And then afterwards,
but what did you mean by that? Well...
So there's no
And
apology in
that's
it, but
why-
he is kind of going, well, what you mean by what you mean? If you know what I mean.
Considering she's dead, then isn't correct. So he was a bitch. So, yeah.
All right, I'm going to have to push you for an answer, guys.
I have the answer.
Oh, of course, Jim has the answer. Jim, if you would.
The answer is one William Jefferson Clinton.
Now, you're saying that out loud on the internet. You may be,
I think
you
he's
may
right,
be offed,
actually.
is all I'm saying. You may be offed. So let's see if it is Bill Clinton. And there it is. It is William Clinton. Of course it is.
Well done, Jim. You got it right, buddy.
In front of a grand jury. Imagine the neck it would take in front of a grand jury to go.
It takes. They're like, is this your handwriting? Like, well,
It all depends.
Like, it's
on the meaning of the word
This is from a country where O.J. Simpson had to struggle with a glove and got away with murder.
the original piece of shit, man. The original, like, ugh.
I
And
can't
yet we
believe
still
that
love
she
her.
kept the dress.
Easy, Mr. All Lives Matter MAGA hat wearing America.
All right, let's head over to the boys for their last one. So, boys, I'll turn off Bill Clinton because obviously, you don't need to see it. So, quote.
Well, it's easy to turn him on.
Oh, Jesus, listen to him. Right, boys, your last quote is, I like women. I don't understand them, but I like them.
We can't make any like jokes about current comedy politics.
No,
or
no,
like that,
no,
can we?
no,
Okay.
no.
Bill Clinton again, isn't it?
Who
Well, then
knows?
clearly
It might be a lady.
like
You don't
women
know.
is not correct there, so no, you can't.
I like women. I don't understand them, but I like them. Is this Chris Jenner before he transitioned?
McBride, you're saying quite stoic there. I don't know why.
No,
I'm
it's 'cause
I'm
it's
frozen. It's the Skype setting.
Oh,
He's pretending to be frozen.
it's
you
just
coward.
paralysis setting in, like going. It's he's
Inside,
gone
he's
again.
like, disappeared again.
Skype is set to defamation.
I'm going to say presidential on this one. I mean, if it was Clinton for the last one, then I could be. It'd be safe to say this was probably Trump. I don't know what it is, Jim, but why are all your presidents fucking douchebags? I mean, look at the
Could you
presidents we
not
have
get a
in this
Michael
country.
D? Could you not get a Michael D? Like,
I think it's somebody who's like notoriously bad with women, but who likes to fuck them a lot, maybe. So it could be like a
Come back
philanderer.
comedy again.
no.
Hey, it could be like
I know you're all bursting. You're bursting to say somebody over this. But look, I'm just saying. Look, I'm going to need an answer off you guys.
somebody, some Lothario, some sex man.
Some Lothario, some sex man.
Some
Gerry?
sex man.
I love
Yeah,
the
sex
sex
man.
man.
Do you
He
want a
likes
sex
the,
man?
he's like the gas man and the milkman.
Yeah. Just comes around with the sex.
I'm
bin
over
man.
here to read the meter.
Oh Lord.
Anchor man.
Right,
Like,
guys. Answer.
we swing for the
Matthew-
fences with Warren Beatty.
Leonardo DiCaprio or Matthew McConaughey or one of these sex men.
Caprio, that's good.
What do you think, DiCaprio, Jerry?
Well, my most recent sex man that comes to mind is Warren Beatty, which goes to fucking show where I am.
Good
Warren
Lord.
Beatty.
Yeah, it could be a
in
classic.
sex man.
Yeah. Could be a classic. Could be a classic. All right. So, who are you saying?
Go for it, Gordo. I fucked it up last time.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. I like women. I don't understand them, but I like them. Was said by
Jack
ho,
Nicholson.
ho, 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 for a half a point if you can do a really good impression of him, Gordo.
Oh,
And I don't mean find a woman and punch her.
I like
mean,
women. I don't understand them, but I like them.
well, he's Jamaican now.
Dude,
Great.
that's
Yeah, he's clearly he's Pakistani or Jamaican. He's one of the
no,
other.
that's Sean Connery from Moscow.
But listen, you guys, okay? Shaken and stirred, okay? James Bond 007, okay?
Okay. Anybody
Right.
want to just put that out on Twitter and just watch the end of Gordon's career right there?
Oh, I don't.
No,
of
dude.
all careers, I think
on.
his one would be absolutely fine.
I've
So,
I've 7 hour podcast full of that.
we're all right. We actually got through a round, lads. We actually got through a round with me. Oh my God! Well done to you for actually sticking around, and it clearly shows that the boys have nothing else on a Tuesday night that they're going to hang around and watch me flounder over these buttons and whatnot. Right after that, there's about 1.5 million points gone. All to me, I think, for actually, just being awesome. Just saying it.
Hold
Well
on,
done,
Jim.
Tom.
Steve is
Hang on a
not
sec, I
easy.
got the only right
Steve is
answer
rubbing
out
off on me
there.
here. Just Steve's absolute undying confidence is rubbing off on me. Right, so let's see if we can get on over to the next one. So, guys,
Yeah, look at this. Sorry, I'm just going to pull Jim up in there saying that he got one right. Like, that's the fucking point of the game.
I had a nice little
Yeah.
explanation with the angles coming into it too. That
Absolutely.
was enjoyable.
Yeah,
I
who was
thought
fucking,
I
who was
thought I
fucking, who
got
was
a
looking for it,
45
Jim?
seconds worth of decent content there.
And by the
was
way,
no.
if anybody, all right, Jerry, enlighten us. What is the point of the fucking game?
yes,
Sunshine?
Jerry.
Well, it passes the time, doesn't it?
Tom doesn't know.
It passes twice as much time tonight as it did on the other night.
Fucking right it did.
Tom, I'm the only man that's ever sat in that chair in the same position, and it's not an easy job. I appreciate how hard you're
Nothing
working there,
passes the
boss.
time like a loading screen.
All right.
By the way,
so-
Gordon, can I just point out, we get it. Doing podcasts are hard.
Oh, they're not easy, but sure, you're doing this. You have a digital empire. You know the crack. Pressing buttons.
yeah.
I don't do the buttons. I'm talent. I'm eye candy. That's what I do.
He's talent. Yeah. Right, we're going to skip on over into the next one. So the next one we have up is the... we're going to do headliners next? Headliners. We'll do headliners next. So we have Team 2
We
up in
just did
front of me.
headliners.
No, we didn't. That was Who Said This. Do you know what? Just to quiet you, so we'll jump over and do the filibuster round. Sorry, Jerry, we boring you. I beg your pardon. Sorry about that.
I'm normally in bed at this time.
I believe we're boring everyone. I think don't just point out poor Jerry there.
All right, I'll see. Can we get up the filibuster round? We'll skip over the headlines round. We'll go straight to filibusters because I know you really want to get through that because Jim was pretty tidy at it last week, and I
Well,
think.
we have to skip headliners because there's only 2 of us here that are headliners. So.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! What?
Jeez, Gordon, how long have you been a headliner?
All right, so headliners. Let's see. Can I get this up some which way?
If you hit filibusters on and off, it should show us the thing.
Oh yes.
It's only in teams.
Yeah, do you know you could text that to him and it would look a tiny bit more professional.
Just go hold his hand.
No. We gotta, it's the first time.
No, I like the way you lean over and whisper away from the camera and say, "No one can hear me now."
Professional would suggest that we're getting paid for this in some which way.
Tom, press the arrow on the left hand side next to filibuster on off.
Yeah,
it brings it all the way up. Now press the I on the right hand side and it switches them all on.
Oh, fantastic! Right. So can
Welcome
I go back
to the Buckshot.
Will that show up with 4 contestants?
Sound
you
desk
have to change. Take team 1 off and put team 2 on, or whoever starts.
Okay, so first up, these are the filibuster questions, boys. So this is team 2. So it is going to be vegetable worship, lawnmower etiquette, the glazed clown, timber tongue, alien apparel, vampire rugby, or sneaky penguins. Essentially, what you will have to do is between the two of you talk for exactly 2 minutes on a chosen subject. No bullshitting away from going down fucking granny's fucking. Do you know what I saw once? None of that bullshit. You got to stick on it, and I will fucking virtually poke you with a stick if you do go sideways in any which way. You'll get a minute each. Tag each other in, and whoever does the best is the winner. So, guys, between the two of you, which do you like? Vegetable worship, alien apparel, lawnmower etiquette, vampire rugby.
Us first, yeah?
Yeah, you're up first. Team 2 is up first.
What do you fancy, Gerry?
I'm looking at the ones that'll not get us in trouble. So that's glazed clown out.
The glazed clown was probably the one I was going to choose. Actually.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Excellent pun.
I don't know. I mean, I like aliens and I like vampires. I also like sneaky penguins. What do you think?
Alien apparel seems quite good to me.
Alien apparel. So,
am I going to time it for 2 minutes?
Team me up, Gordo.
Oh, it's me first, yeah.
Do you want to go first? I'll go first. I don't mind.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so you're going for alien apparel, is it?
Yeah, it's number 5.
What is number?
So, click filibuster on off and then filibuster single. If you click the arrow on filibuster single, it drops them all down. No, the other one.
This one.
That.
Filibuster single, and it is option 5. So.
And then click filibuster on off the big eye.
And that'll shut them all off. Fantastic.
So the eye on the right, yeah.
Okay, so alien apparel, you have 2 minutes. Who's going first, lads?
Gerry.
Oh God, yeah.
Garrod, in 3, 2, 1, go.
So let me tell you a little something about my personal favourite alien apparel, as Jim would call it there. Apparel, Jim. That's the way we call it over here. I don't know how long you're in the country, but apparel. Favourite alien apparel out of anything, gotta be the Predator suit, man. What is not to like? My man's has got a helmet that he can see just heat, which seems foolish. I mean, if he has the technology to fly from galaxy to galaxy, he surely has the technology to see in fucking colour and not just sense heat. It can record shit. It's got little tubes going up into the side of it. It's got, for some fucking reason, right? He's got like a fucking full-on armoured headpiece and then like a Right Said Fred net vest, which I gotta tell you, I'm all about it, okay? He's got little pouches and holes for every single little gun and bullet that he has.
10 seconds, Gerry.
He's got a sleeve on his arm that he can use to blow himself up.
Okay, well, you left Gordo with 4 seconds. Gordo.
That's okay, I can cover it up. So my favourite apparel is from the movie Stargate, which when I was a young kid I used to think that ancient Egypt is so complicated and it's so mysterious that it had to be made by aliens. And in Stargate, when I saw that as a child, the godlike aliens come down and they have this helmet that goes like, and it turns into either like a hawk or a wolf or a fucking, I don't know, like a babysitter or whatever it was turned into. And I thought, like, this is exactly why we all thought that they were animals. They were animal gods. They weren't. They were just robot headdresses. There is proof from ancient Mesopotamian artwork, right? From 8,000 to 10,000 years ago. There's actual carvings in the rock in ancient civilization settlements in Mesopotamia that have like helicopters, that have speedboats, and they think it's alien technology that was inherited onto the human race.
Mother of sweet Jesus. There you go. That's your 2 minutes.
And that's a real thing.
Shall we look up the definition of the word apparel, Gordon?
Apparel is like a costume, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, strange enough, the last 40 seconds of yours was talking about Land Rovers.
Yeah, because the aliens, they had the apparel.
That's a valid point. It's a valid point.
I mean,
it's a valid point he makes there, Gordo.
What's the word?
I mean, he maybe got 44 seconds or so of actual clothing talk. The rest of it, we were into.
You can't throw
sarcophaguses
a flag with the word alien on it in front of a guy that literally has the most popular conspiracy podcast on the internet. That's like waving a red flag to a bull or a donut to a Steve.
We had no idea. These were all written yesterday. We had no idea that Gordo was going to have to fill in this evening.
Mickey Bartlett just pulled the plug 20 minutes ago.
Exactly. Mickey Bartlett just shit the bed and just headed off into the sunset. Will he ever make it back?
He headed off.
No.
I'm just saying, I watched Steve tell like rambling childhood stories like a demented owl lad in a nursing home for 4 weeks.
You know what's mad? I have another story.
Oh, Jesus!
Fire, Mr. Rochford.
Let's see how you get on with Sneaky Penguins or whatever. I have the timer here, Tom.
Okay.
What did you say?
I'm going to be very harsh on you now, Steve, for this.
What are you feeling, baby?
You cannot deviate at all.
Okay. So Alien Apparel is obviously gone. So Vegetable Worship, Lawnmower Etiquette, the Glazed Clown, Timber Tongue, Vampire. Well, I was in a weird place when I wrote these, lads. Sneaky Penguins or Move.
I refuse to do that.
I bet you Jim knows what Move is.
I need you to pronounce that last word again.
Move. And you have to say it like that. Move.
Okay, Jim, will we pronounce it together just to prove him wrong?
Are you referring to Mauve?
Yeah, well, you can say it like a commoner if you want. Fire away.
Say it like a commoner.
Jim, you kind of fucking...
Look at Steve getting so bitchy. He's like, no, Jesus.
Move is how Gerry McBride would say that your car was blocking his driveway.
I was going to say Jim has to do mauve because he's fucking wearing more mauve than I've seen on any man in the last 10 years.
True, actually.
This is maroon.
Straight away. Listen, that's like kicking a dead puppy. You leave Jim's dress sense alone. Look at Tom's.
Yeah, my dress sense is pretty much your dress sense. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all right, so none of us
where are we going to go for, lads? We're going to go for Vegetable Worship, Lawnmower Etiquette, the Glazed Clown, Timber Tongue.
Or Penguins? It's up
I like lawnmowers too, Jim.
We do lawnmower? Let's do lawnmower.
Do you want to go first or second, brother?
Okay, lawnmower. Fair enough.
A child of the suburbs. I know lawnmower etiquette.
Do you want? Okay, I'll go first because I have a lovely tale from my past. Because Gordon loves it.
Bet you do, baby.
Is it rambly? Because it's only good if it's rambly and not anything to do with it.
All right, so Steve, you're up first on lawnmower etiquette. On 3.
Let me just look up the definition of lawnmower and etiquette, just so I get it right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Genuine true story. The very first time I met my father-in-law. Gospel true. I drove up on my wife. She lives up in Donegal. They're from Donegal because obviously you marry a Donegal woman, you get a grant for that, right? And drove up and I arrived to see my father-in-law mowing the lawn, right? It was like a Saturday afternoon and he was mowing also, I don't know why they call it lawn. It's
You're
grass,
from my
right?
Ross. You've never seen a lawn.
But exactly. He was mowing the grass. But he was wearing a shirt and tie and jacket. And mowing the lawn, like no shorts, no rolled up sleeves, no nothing. And I thought, and he's an engineer. And I thought, here's a man who's going to love the fact that a guy who tells dick jokes for a living is riding his daughter. And let me just tell you, I was incredibly wrong, right? But back to the lawnmower. Lawnmower Man with Pierce Brosnan was without doubt one of my pivotal favorite movies growing up. Because it taught us that if you can actually use kind of VR technology, you can turn a guy who's not very bright into someone who can have sex with the local neighbours so well that they end up getting freaked out and weird, which is exactly how Gerry McBride lost all the weight. And that is my point.
Come on. Good Lord, Jim, you have 45 seconds. Come on.
I only have 45 seconds, but there's so much to cover on lawnmower etiquette. You have to start with the time of day. Only a true dickhead will start mowing the lawn before 10 a.m. A gentleman starts around 10, 11 in the morning and moves forward from there. You have to think about the gradation of the lawn as you mow it. You don't ever want to go east-west. You want to go north-south. Being the house and the road in between there. You want to go up and down those vertical lines. They look much better. Then there's the question of whether or not you want to pick up the clippings yourself, or if you want to get one of them self-mulching lawnmowers. Now the self-mulching lawnmowers They move slower, but they ultimately do a finer job. They chop up the leaves real nice, and that seeds the lawn for when you move forward. Those of us that grew up around lawns, you peasants, know how to mow a goddamn lawn. There's a lot.
Well done, Jim.
Gangster for the end of this.
Yeah, what the fuck did you
totally
turn into Brooklyn there?
What?
Let me tell you something about mowing a lawn.
Hey, Spider, go get your fucking lawnmower, Spider.
Go get your shoe shines, fucking Spider.
If none of you assholes care about etiquette, these are the rules that separate us from the savages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monkeys.
Hey, let me get it.
If you want to mow your lawn, like a bum, and you want to have everybody in the neighborhood know you're a bum, you can go ahead and do that.
If you want to look like a Knish, that's what's going to happen.
A Knish?
Start mowing your lawn before 10 in the morning, you're nothing but a Knish.
Hey, we're going to get put off the internet for using that word. All right, well done, boys. Well done. That was some rambling shite there.
Have you ever had anyone come into the hardware store, Jimmy, and go, "Oh, have you got any gabagool from the lawnmower? I've run out of gabagool."
I tell you always knew a bollocks.
Don't get him started.
Nothing here, but you always knew a bollocks came into the shop if he asked for timber with the small measurement first. So if it asked for a 2x4. You knew that was a dipshit, and you could gouge every penny out of him.
Or rather than a 4x2. Right,
Wait,
yeah.
4x2, it's big number first in Ireland.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
Oh,
3x2,
look at Jim's
4x2,
face.
7x2.
You have shocked him.
Sorry, Jim.
You fucking know you've walked into Woody's looking for like a 1x2.
Yeah,
Jim's just thinking back to all the times he got ripped off now. You should start a Twitter storm, Jim. And just accuse random hardware store people of doing you wrong back in the day.
Tom O'Mahony is so manly. He has sex with an acorn, waits for that to grow into a tree that cuts itself into its own 4x2s, as you would call them.
You almost said 2x4, you piece of shit.
No, I was trying to be nice to you, and then I thought, fuck him, he's on his own. He's the only American.
Yeah, there we go. Well done, boys. That was some rambly shite. Let's skip on over into everybody's favourite round. This is Scotter Talk. So up first will be Team 1. Nice. So this is your favourite round, lads. This is your favourite round. Let's see, can I not fuck this up before the photo talk?
I hope this is about lawnmowers, because we're...
Is it in this one, video playback?
Yeah.
All right, so boys.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Tom. I just got to say, you said this is your favourite rounds there, like when I'm giving the kids something for their dinner and they won't eat it. But this is your favourite dinner. This is your favourite dinner. You keep saying it like it's a fact.
Team 1. So, you're in the corner, boys. Are you ready?
Brussels sprouts.
Okay, so
you ate this yesterday.
You know the crack. Choose. You should have seen him because you got sent him last night. Choose your character at the beginning, stick with it, and let's see, can you make it even funnier than the show itself? All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Is it? Okay, who am I? Okay, these are Tom's underpants, and
fuck. Jesus, what a day. I was walking down the street today and I saw these guys. You wouldn't believe how they mowed their lawns.
Please ignore the smell of shit that's coming off the ironing board. I realize these aren't clean.
Like a what is this? What is this? What is this? Who bought an organ in here? Why do I need an organ? I'm not playing a goddamn organ.
I have been playing with my organ right up until the moment you walked through the door.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't look so surprised. Oh, hold on. I look surprised. You, by the way, the least you could do is take off your hat when you're talking.
Are those my pants? And I'm checking my watch here. You haven't ironed my pants. I told you to have them done by 5 o'clock today. Look at my socks. You haven't ironed my socks either, you piece of shit.
Okay.
What do I pay you for?
Very first episode.
Get the hell away from me. You come anywhere closer to me. Listen to me. I've been drinking all day. I have not gone to work. Don't you start. Don't you start.
This sounds like a proper fucking row.
Absolutely nothing you can say to me that makes me more upset than the lawn I saw earlier today. I tell you, it's stretched out in front of me like the killing fields of Cambodia.
I hate to interrupt, but the thing is, I have been ironing the
Don't shut up about your ironing. You think your ironing matters at all? I'm talking about mass slaughter here.
They are smaller than what Tom O'Mahony wears on any average given night out. Am I talking?
That's true. Tom O'Mahony is a notoriously small packaged man. Besides that.
Listen, it may be small, but it tastes foul as well. So at least he's got that going for him.
Now you listen to me. I can't go on about this. I've been thinking about Tom O'Mahony's package for 4.5 days. I can't give up like this. We got to get something else.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I want you to describe it with your hands. That's right.
With my hands, I'll take off my jacket right here. I'm sweating. This place is ridiculous. I can't take. Oh, my hair came off as well. I thought I had hair. What the hell happened? All right.
I'll tell you what. Right. Here's what we're gonna do. I want you to be a Jim Elliott. Okay. I want to see if you can find any money. Any money?
Get away from me!
Oh, what do you know? 5 million fucking euros. What the fucking
there it is! I found it.
Sorry, is that meant to be normal?
Oh, and that voice, that was beautiful. Well done, lads.
So many callbacks.
I don't. Yeah, there's so many callbacks. Well lads,
done.
That was tasty. That was tasty.
Yeah,
Finished with Jim making a fortune out of his sofa. Oh, lads. I'll tell you what, team 2, you have a lot. Let me just turn. There we are. We have team Gerry.
Oh, Gerry looks a bit melted.
Jerry looks a bit melted. I see. No, there's no.
He's always.
Do you know what? Fuck it. You're down there. You've got a tiny head. Don't worry about it. Here comes your video, boys. You're gonna enjoy this. This is right in the era that you love, Jerry. So in 3, 2, 1, choose your characters.
Oh, class. Okay. I'm Jesse.
Who do you want to be?
I'm Jesse.
Sitting backwards.
You're Jesse. I'll be Zach.
No choice. You only got 2.
Jesse, wake the fuck up, would you? Come on, get the fuck. I just stole this suit off a mannequin I found in the yard, back in the yard here. Come on.
David Riley said you. Hello.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Zach, hi. I'm so tired. Why'd you wake me up? What's happening?
We've got tickets to go see a movie. Showgirls,
Let go of me. Stop. I'm having my menstrual time. And
yeah, you think you have problems? Look at my hair. I had to put this on this morning.
I have to wear my tampons. Oh my god, are they in here? No, it's not. That's not a door to outside. Okay, I'm leaving. Let me out of here.
Jesse, come here to me. I didn't roll up my sleeves for nothing. Come on, we're going.
Just stop, Zach. You're pressuring me, and I didn't want to do anal, and you did, and I was so tired I fell asleep after.
Look, Jesse, real quick. Do you think I have a long shirt on or a short shirt on? What do you think?
I'm just gonna. I can't take it anymore. I just want to get out of here.
At the mall. Come back, you. Give me a few of them. What are they?
Yeah, come on. That's the way I like it. Just what's our safe word? What was the safe word? I can't remember. What's the safe word? I can't
safe word is showgirl.
Just hold me.
Safe word is Verhoeven.
I think it was Aubergine. Was it Aubergine?
Oh, well done, boys. Well done. Oh, good Lord, that got weird from beginning to end. And
safe word is showgirls. That was great.
No, safe word is Verhoeven was good, as well as.
Oh, that was
nice. I have a long or a short shirt on was really good.
That was nice. Okay. All right. So, team 1, year 1 is up. All
right, here we
next. So, get pumped.
Please be the bull wanking video. Please be the bull wanking video. Please
give the boys that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So this, for anybody watching, this is from Ear to the Ground. An agricultural show. I won't lie, I have a tattoo of its logo on my shoulder. Buys in your own time. This is for ye. You know this is the greatest clip we've had on Sideshow so far. This is the greatest clip we've had. So get yourselves prepped. Do it justice, please.
My name is John. Tonight to go for a walk in a field. Or another field. Why does it look like that woman's in my arms? Welcome to Here's the Ground.
Hello and welcome to Ear to the Ground. Well, coming up for you this evening, I travelled to Meath to hang out with some of the hardest working and hottest males in the business to find out more about artificial insemination.
Never heard of the cow
we should advise that some of you may find some of the
Welcome to Ear to the Ground X-Files.
The best performing and most valuable bulls in the country.
Fucking eat you in the chat.
Well, this lovely fellow, Rocky, has started over 100,000 calves, which would be pretty hard to do using the natural
has
method.
no objection to being tied up. Look at how calm he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Michael Bailey has spent 30 years here, and he's got an unusual speciality.
So what do you
Michael,
think
there's no
you're actually
machine
going to
that
do to
does
this
what you
cow?
do.
And would you say that the cow hates itself more than it hates you, or would you say that it hates you more than it hates itself?
Now, this is what happens when you buy a fleshlight on Wish. This is meant to be the extra small. Right? Here I am, just waiting for me home. Oh, you dirt! Get your hands off!
So this sort of replicates what is a cow's vagina.
It doesn't just go go straight in there,
artificial
does it?
vaginas?
Like that's something I could fit some manner of things in there.
I'll be honest, I filled it twice. Right?
Why is it so warm?
The younger boys we tend to use the smooth liners because they're very active.
enough,
And
was
as the boys get older, they like a
Italia
little
90
bit more
when
feel.
Packie Bonner
So
saved
we
that
can,
particular goal. Quite frankly, I could have filled 2 buckets.
And obviously that will give better performance.
And so, will you let me hold it, or am I allowed to not touch it?
Ready to pop,
Ready for
I always
action?
find it's best to spit in your hand before you start, because then they know you're up for it.
I need to extract the penis.
If you look the way, see the way she's
What are these people's names? Is this normal? What we're expecting here?
Ready, and you catch the cock, just like honestly, it's like how you get
That was quick.
What?
Yes,
I thought we were
quick.
talking about bananas.
How many-
very, very
You
good
made
jump,
it
a successful
here,
jump.
rise at the bottom.
11.
This is what
Yes.
That's
this
above
is what
average.
gives the froth on
above
top of
average, but it's good
Frappuccino.
for him. He's a
Starbucks.
producer.
Yeah, it's a very quick event.
18 months,
Yes,
and quite frankly,
either right or wrong.
You know,
And
I've
proof is in
never
the pudding.
understood the difference
This
between a
fool has never
latte
seen
and a
a cow
flat
before.
white before,
Absolutely, he's
but
never
this
tasted
is
a female.
really
So this is the only
interesting.
thing.
Here's the thing, right? Basically, you can tell the difference between cat and cow by the titties.
Oh, lads, thank you very, very much. Oh my god.
I want to say I'm sorry to everybody I've ever met. That was disgusting.
How could I
Excuse me,
not do
I
that
think
one,
we did a
lads?
great job keeping that clean.
How could I not do that one? Come on. I mean,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I feel
But
terrible.
honestly, can I just say,
A fleshlight from Wish, honest, that was
That was a
Lights.
great
Well,
line,
there's
Steve. I
nothing
think that
we
might have
could-
saved the whole thing.
Yeah,
nothing
best
we
of
could
night.
say was funnier than the genuine audio that comes
That's
with that.
true.
Yeah, phenomenal.
That
Yeah.
was
Your
hilarious.
man's voice, he's got a slightly high-pitched voice. It's
Oh,
great.
it's
like,
just-
oh, now you know yourself. You got to try and catch it when it's flying and all. It's like,
If we have time at the very end, we will play the actual, whatchamacallit, the
Oh, it's
clip from
worth
it. But we will go over to Gordon and Jerry for their one. So, guys, let me just turn up the net. Gordon and Jerry, there you are. Fantastic. So, your one is up next. Your last one of Scotter Talk.
I don't remember what this one was.
You did very good on this one now. So, choose your character and let her rip, Tater Chip. Here we go.
You go first, Jerry. Whatever you pick.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Scotter Talk.
Well, hello there. You might remember me from such shows as Dateline, To Catch a Predator.
Yes, I remember. I was on it. I was one of the young girls. I was fine. And he brought lots of condoms and creams and
Well,
lotions.
I gotta tell you, if you are ever invited to a house, always check, make sure there's not a film crew outside. At any rate, I managed to shake off that whole thing, and now I am selling rocks.
Wow, that's a nice rock you got, and a bunch of bananas for some reason.
Well, you see, the thing about this rock is it's not really a rock; it's a fossilized elephant testicle.
I can actually feel the salt in it as I rub it in water. It's,
Well, you see, your problem right now is you're rubbing it. What you want to be doing is licking it.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't know where it's come from, but it makes my hands feel smooth. It makes.
Well,
Can
you
I
wanna
rub this
see
on
what-
my breasts?
You want to see what Gwyneth Paltrow does with these things?
I thought it smelled like the sea. All right. It was quite. I'm just gonna wipe this off my hands now. You've told me it's Gwyneth Paltrow. It's so. When you leave the house, the police arrest you. Is that right?
Yeah, but only for a little while.
Okay.
Technically, you're a celebrity by that stage.
Oh, well done, boys. That was the very end of the video. Guy, they have been a lot creepier than I expected them to be this week. So that is.
can I say, calling it African black soap is
I know.
just the worst name for any product in
Dude,
history.
I did
Steve,
watch
I
that.
honestly feel like Jerry got a couple of one-liners off on there that just buried us. I really do. I think that was an incredible performance.
Spoken like a fucking surrendering Southern American.
I watched that clip earlier on, and what I thought that soap was going to do is, like that trick soap where you rub it in your hands and then you rub it on your face and your face turns black.
Oh,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought she was going
end
to.
of show would have been.
Accidental blackface. I thought that was going to end up as, but
Nope.
turns out not.
Wrong month for that gag.
I love the idea of accidental blackface. Gordon clearly has got something in his Twitter past. He's planning this. They go, no. It was soap I bought that
I bought
time.
this soap online.
Of all of my,
I got one question. I got one question. That's a clip from Dr. Oz. And
Yeah.
pardon me for being so fucking stupid. Which of those people is Dr. Oz?
Oh, it's the man. You think there's a
think it's
woman
the man,
doctor
yeah.
up there? No.
Yeah, what are you saying? What are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your
It's
mind?
fine.
I don't fucking know.
You're gonna put it broad. No, it is Dr. Oz. I don't know why he's called Oz. I've never seen anything of the gentleman. It just happened to be a 2-minute clip that worked perfectly fine to get weird.
He's called Dr. Oz because he's a gynecologist. He specializes in down
under. Hey, don't worry about it. Thank you very much. That is the end of the show, boys.
Have we got headlines?
No, I don't think we have time for headlines, Gordo. We've been we have been. I've been dragging this over the coals.
What about our legions of fans?
If you have, do you have time for headlines? Does anybody have to go anywhere?
Well, we did half an hour ago when this was supposed to have ended. So
good, fine. Let's do headlines. So, fantastic.
Do one each.
Yeah, okay. Let's do one each. So the first headlines up, and let me just see. Can I bring them all up for the boys ones?
No, he can't.
Look how disappointed Jim is planning on going back to work.
Okay, so the first one up for Jim and Steve. So your first one. Leech crawls inside. Oh, I'm after showing the blank already. I should have.
I don't think
You're
so.
supposed to show the blank.
Have I not shown it?
The blank one,
No.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I beg your pardon. Sorry. So here we go. So Leech crawls inside elderly man's what and drinks a pint of his blood. First of all, Leech crawls inside an elderly man's. Where could you get a pint of blood out of any one part of the human body?
At this stage, any one of us would crawl inside an elderly man just to drink a pint. So I don't see this as a problem headline. But Leech crawls inside elderly man's
blood donation bag.
Well, where else? There's not many places in an elderly man you can crawl into and have a drink. So I'm guessing, well, it's obviously urethra or something. Sure.
I don't know.
Why is it obviously the urethra?
Jim, you're from America. Have you had many leeches on you at any point?
That's the area
any
I would
witch
target
doctor stuff?
if I was looking for the most blood. Because if you do a good job, it's going to be filled with blood when you get there.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What? Sorry, am I overthinking this?
You think your urethra fills with blood?
Listen, Joseph, you're doing hard enough.
Let's see what it is, boys. So you're going for urethra. Okay. All right. Let's see what it is. So, boom. Leech penis. Good enough. Good enough. There you go. Yeah.
The pee-pee tube.
Yes. This was in Nigeria. Poor gentleman went for a dip in the skinny. Leech climbed up his peni, and then a week later he realised he had an awful pain coming from said region. They pulled it out using the most horrendous-looking umbrella device you've ever seen. And this thing had drank...
We're back to the penguins again.
Yes, we're back to the penguins.
You know for a fact it wasn't a pint of blood. It was like 4 cc's of blood. But by the time he told all his mates, you got a pint out of my...
Oh, yeah. Perfectly, yeah.
My dick is big enough to pull a pint of blood out.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
At least they could pull it out though. There's like fish in rivers in Brazil that swim up your piss stream and jam themselves in your cock, and then you have to flay your cock
conspiracy
open.
Guys.
Happened to me in Westport. It was a salmon. I'll never forget.
You have to get it out. You can't just pull it out. You have to flay your cock open, like opening up a spring roll and pull it out.
Right.
Like,
or you just put a bit of vinegar on it and some chips. And
wait, how do you eat a spring roll?
And train. That's how you. Is that not how you eat one?
Oh Lord, save us and bear us.
Start at the balls.
That's not how you eat a spring roll.
That's not how you eat anything, Gordon.
What are you talking about, Gordo?
Gordo, I gotta ask you one question, man. Spring roll etiquette. Spring roll lover to spring roll lover. Do you ever get your spring roll and like chop the end of it and scoop out all the shit and like fill it back up with like curry sauce and rice and shit like that?
Yeah.
And then
is
eat
any
that?
of this a metaphor, Gerry? Because it sounds like, do you know when you get you describe that as being your spring roll.
Honestly,
I would call it a spring roll. You
get McBride is a game changer here.
Are you fuckers out here eating spring rolls like they're fucking Mars bars? Just
yes.
I get the spring roll and I cut it up the middle and I open it up and then I pour curry sauce in it and then close it up and then like eat it that way.
So you just
genius.
Okay, fair enough. You could just make your own with curry shit in it.
I have never been more sexually attracted to you, Gordon, than ever.
And I have to hold it like this just as it and lower it in.
Any man who puts that much thought into a spring roll, imagine what he's like in bed, everybody. Seriously.
There you go.
It's like you're rolling up blunts with spring rolls. You're just cutting up cigars.
That's exactly what it is.
Rolling them back up.
Exactly what it is.
So
I love the way you call it a blunt. Like that's what they call it on the mean streets of Monaco.
Smoking blunts, hey.
Coming straight out of...
Me homies in a Citroen Berlingo.
Straight out of Carrick Cross.
Castle Blazing.
Oh no, it's CMX according to our friend.
CMX, it's CMX, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so
CMX Mexico, yeah.
Team 2, your headline is... Boom. millionaire to host Britain's first socially distant alfresco what party?
I have to be honest, I don't know what alfresco means.
As in outdoor.
Yes, yeah.
Outdoor. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Millionaire is like
dead pig head fucking party.
Sounds like
outside. Would it be like a child's birthday party that turns into some kind of Pizzagate kind of Epstein?
You always just steering that ship back to the old conspiracy boat.
Man, this is
when it's it's when
millionaire
it's
to
the
host
British. It could
Britain's
be
first
anything.
socially
First
distant.
socially distant alfresco fox hunting party.
Fox hunting. Yeah. Valid, yeah.
Oh, I have a millionaire to host Britain's first socially distant alfresco Labour Party.
Hey!
This isn't about swingers.
I don't know.
I would guess probably outside sex party because, but like socially distant sex party, is that not? I've been doing that all week.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see what it is. So, buys, boom, and there we go.
Yeah.
Sex party.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Those British millionaires.
The way the guy has worked it out, essentially, he kind of got.
He has that lad over from the bull, and he puts the thing on and carries the sperm from woman to woman.
What he does is people will come as they will come obviously, but there'll be a lot of monogamous couples who have been living together anyway. They will show up and put on a show for a lot of just whoever the fuck wants to show up and just pull the guts out of themselves while these people are going to be outdoors around the pool. This guy, he shot to infamy a couple of years ago because one of his famous sex parties, it was a James Bond themed one. A guy drowned in the pool, and that's why the Sunday Mirror followed this guy around. Because why not? Who doesn't want to know about a 72-year-old? Yeah, Michael. Exactly, Michael Barrymore.
I got to be honest with you, Tom, with your description of it and all that. And I know it's, some people like this kind of thing, but it just doesn't sound like it's for me.
Yeah.
Does anyone else picture Jim Elliott just going at the end of it? And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you, Pesky.
To each his own and all that, but no.
Jerry,
you're the man.
Jerry likes his alfresco sex parties.
The inside of a spring roll, Jerry. You're not allowed to. You don't have a dog.
You put out with a fork.
I'm saying if you're coming to a sex party in my pool, you better know how to swim. Like, that's on you.
Grant, you're dead right, Jim. You know what I mean? You have to put that out there. You're dead right. So that ends the show. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much. Obviously, this has been lovely. This has been episode 3. We actually made it to at least 3 episodes so far, lads, without actually falling out. I know.
By the way, excellent job on the decks there, Tom.
Yeah.
On the ones and twos.
Oh my lord! There's a lot of ones and twos here. I can't guarantee that it will all go even close as rough or smooth next week, but sure, look, we'll have the crack regardless. And thank you very much to all the boys, of course, for being here. We had Steve Cummins, we had Jim Elliott, Gerry McBride, and of course Dr. Gordo Rochford at the back, running it like you wouldn't believe. He's just poking me with a stick to get this done. This will be back. Of course, you know all the lads at this stage. Everybody, there's some way to turn on your social, lads, to turn on your social profiles here. I don't know where it is. It's written here. Someone, Gordo, has put a lot of effort into this.
I haven't gotten a single follower from it yet, so don't bother.
Exactly, Jim. Exactly. Don't follow Jim. If it's not about politics or basketball, Jim doesn't want to know you. Anyway, simple as that. He's under his stairs right now, ashamed of the rest of us. Other than that, I've been Tom O'Mahony, your host. This has been Buckshot Sideshow. Thank you once again to everybody who watched in. Till we see you again. Good luck and thanks.
Bye.